Hi girls, welcome back to Glam Me Up. Today I'm going to be bringing you a really simple, easy holiday nail tutorial, and this is going to be several different holiday looks that you can wear over Christmas or over New Year's or just in the winter time in general. I think these are all very easy and they're not hard to do at all, and they're using the SinfulColors Holiday 2011 collection. These are all the colors and the polishes right here. I'll have them all swatched on my blog where you can check them out, and I'll have a description of all of them listed on there too. So make sure you check that out if you want to see more information on these holiday polishes. But here's just a swatch right here on a swatch wheel of all of them just by themselves if you want to see what they look like. So let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. It's not going to be totally perfect. I was kind of in a rush and it was kind of an awkward angle for me, but you still get the idea of how to do them. They're not hard at all. You can change up the colors, use any colors you want with this. It doesn't matter at all. So let's go ahead and get into it and let me know what you think. So the first polish that I'm working with here is called Sugar Sugar, and it's a nice red with some shimmer. I'm just going to paint this all over the nail here. I'm doing these on swatch wheels just so it's easier for me to show you, but I still kind of had a hard time doing it with the angle. But just paint it and let it dry. But I didn't let it dry all the way, so you can kind of see it starting to transfer on my brush. So you want to make sure it dries all the way before you go in and do any type of nail art. And I'm just applying the silver glitter right to the tip. It's just a nice accent. It makes the nails look longer, and you can layer it up as much as you want. This silver glitter is kind of not clear, but it doesn't have as much glitter, so you kind of need to layer it. But it's still really nice because you can layer it however much you want depending on the look, or you can use it just as a glitter overlay all over your nail. But this is really easy and very pretty, just a little accent on any color. So next I'm going to take this nice silver color, and this is called Out of This World. It's a really pretty, like, champagne-y, silvery color. I don't know how to describe it. It's almost just like a shimmery white. And I'm just applying that all over the nail. You kind of have to layer this one up maybe twice to get a really opaque color. Then I want to let that dry, and then I'm going to be taking the Sugar Sugar polish. You don't want to get too much on your brush. I kind of put a little bit too much there. It kind of dropped down. And I'm just going to make some vertical stripes over it. They can be as thick or as skinny as you want. I think skinny might have looked a little bit better, but since the brush is hard, it's kind of hard to get it with just these polishes. But if you had like a nail art brush or something, you can make it skinnier to actually look like a candy cane. But mine ended up kind of looking like a ribbon, which I still think is really pretty. But it could be a ribbon or a candy cane or whatever, but you get the idea. Just do like vertical stripes, 2 or 3 or however many you want, and then if you mess up you can always clean it up just like with your finger or with the other polish. If it's dry, if the silver's dry, then it won't be a problem using your finger. And then I'm going to take some of the silver glitter again after it's already dried, and I'm going to outline the red stripes just to add a little something extra, and I'm just going to layer up however much silver I want. It kind of makes it look like a holiday ribbon or something, or like a sparkly candy cane. I think it's really pretty. And this is the overall look. It looks kind of uneven because of the glitter, like when you look at it from the side, but once you apply it, the clear top coat is fine. So now I'm taking this dark green color called Last Chance, and I'm going to just apply that all over this nail real quick and really layering it up. Yes, I know I've got some glitter on there, but I'm just going to cover it up. And then I'm going to just apply all of that and wait for it to dry. I'm probably going to move on to the other nail or something while it dries because I'm applying a lot of layers, so it will be thick. I went ahead and applied some blue for the next nail art tutorials, but I'm going to go ahead and finish up this one since it's dry now. I'm taking the red again, and I'm painting a diagonal stripe down it. I'm kind of doing like half and half, like half green and half red, but it's got like a diagonal stripe. Or you could do it vertical or however, a horizontal stripe. I kind of just like half of the nail being green and half of it being red, and then you can apply a gold stripe down the middle or a silver one. I used the silver one in this tutorial because I forgot about the gold, but I think the gold would look really good with this since it's like green and red and stuff. But the silver does look good with it too. So now for the next one, I'm going to be using this silver glitter on the next blue nail here, and I'm going to be making a snowflake, which you probably saw in the last one because I kind of reversed the order a little bit since I was waiting on stuff to dry. But I'm taking the silver glitter and I'm going to make like a cross first with it, and you can probably see it better if I turn it like this. But you can just gob on as much as you want because you can smooth it out with the top coat once it's dry. But I'm going to be making a cross like this first, and then you're going to put like an X over it, and then just make the dots on the ends to make it look more like snow. And you can kind of just play with it to customize it however you want, whatever type of snowflake you want, or you can even add like the little Y shape at the end of it if you have like a really precise brush. But I like just doing the little dots around it. You can make it as big as you want or as small as you want or whatever, but I think this look is very pretty, and you can wear it all winter. It doesn't have to be around Christmas time. So the next one I'm going to be doing is I'm going to use this Out of the World color again, the silver, and I'm going to be making like a snow effect. So I'm just going to start off with only a little bit on my brush and kind of dabbing it on the tip of the nail and then kind of dragging it downward. This is a similar effect that I did in my glitter dip nails. I will also link that in the bottom bar below so you can check that out as well. But you just kind of layer it up, and the key to this is having very little polish on the brush. That way you can kind of make it fade down, and then you can just do it in layers. So you start off with the thin coat, pull that down, and then add a second layer on the very tip, and just keep layering it up however much you want. And it makes it look like you have snow falling or something from the tips of your nails. You can still do these looks with small nails or short nails. It doesn't have to be long nails. You just have to customize it to make it look right for a shorter nail. It doesn't have to be long like this. But here I'm just kind of pulling it down and making it look like it's falling, and then you can even add a little bit to the bottom of the nail if you want to kind of make it look like there's more snow falling. Also forgot to mention that this blue is called Midnight Blue. So the next nail that I have is actually a purple color, and this one is called Daddy's Girl. It's showing up really blue on camera, but it's a true like great purpley color with lots of shimmer. It's so pretty. You'll see pictures of it on my blog. And it's just a really nice deep purple. For this one, I'm actually going to be using bows, so you can kind of practice what you want on a note card before you do it, like the type of bow that you want. So for this one, I'm going to be using a gold polish, and I'm going to do my bow kind of like with triangles on each side. So you just start applying like a line down, and then take another line vertically, and then do another one like bringing it up. So just make like a little triangle and then do another one on the other side and try to get them as even as possible. So then here I'm just kind of adjusting it and perfecting it of how big I want it to be, and then I'm going to do the other side. And then for this bow I'm going to add like little tassels hanging down, like little ribbons. That's totally optional, you don't have to do that. I just think it adds a little something extra, but it kind of looks funny when I did them so small, but I would have done them a little bit bigger if I were to do it again. So that is it for this tutorial. These are all the looks. There's 6 different ones. You can totally adjust these to whatever you like. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate, and have a great New Year's. And look out for more videos to come and more winter inspired stuff and everything. So leave me a comment of what you thought below, or leave me a video response of your holiday tutorials and everything, or nail art tutorials, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye everybody.